Yo, what's up guys? It's Noah here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about some NBA player props I like on Prizepicks for today's slate on Monday, December the 12th. I think we do have a 7-game slate tonight, so it's a relatively decent sized slate, and I got 3 picks I want to share with you guys in this video. I'm recording this video around 12:30 Eastern time on Monday afternoon. A lot of the board has already been posted for today. As you can see, there's a ton of props available, and I found 3 picks I liked. It's a decent board right now. There's definitely some value on this board, I think, as of the time I'm making this video. So before we talk through the 3 plays that I do like for today, guys, as always, if you guys do enjoy these Prizepicks videos, please hit that like button down below. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are new to Prizepicks, if you have not checked out Prizepicks yet, make sure to sign up with promo code NOAH, or just click the link in the description. When you sign up with my promo code Prizepicks, they will match your first deposit up to $100. And yeah, hope you guys had a good weekend. Didn't make any NBA videos over the weekend. I've kind of been taking the weekend off from NBA, at least with the YouTube content. But I still post picks on Patreon every day if you guys want to check those out. We did go 4 and 5 on our NFL picks on Patreon, 2 and 3 on our NFL picks that we gave out on YouTube. And it feels like as of late, man, all the picks I've been giving out, like we've been so close to some sweeps lately. Feels like every day there's always someone that comes short and disappoints for us. But I feel like we've been nailing our picks lately. Definitely been on the right track. Just hopefully we can get a clean sweep today. Feels like there's always been one guy as of late that's been letting us down. But for the 3 picks I like today, they're all going to be 3 points props. So I want to talk about, first off, Buddy Hield. 17.5 points for Buddy Hield today. I do like this over going up against the Heat. And when you look at this matchup versus the Heat, the Heat are a good defensive team. They're not a team you usually look to attack. But where they do struggle is with 3-pointers allowed. If you actually look this season, Miami, in terms of 3-pointers allowed and 3-pointers made per game, they're giving up the 3rd most 3-pointers made per game, and they're giving up the 3rd most 3-pointers attempted per game. So just with how their defense is, I guess that they tend to give up a lot of 3-point attempts, and that sets up really well for Buddy Hield, because we know Buddy Hield's a guy that can do a lot of his damage from behind the arc. And he's had a lot of success against Miami. I don't really look too much into player versus team stats, but man, Buddy Hield has just done really well every time he's faced Miami. So he's already faced Miami once this season. I'm pretty sure we took his points prop that day. He scored 25 points that day. But over his last 11 games against Miami, this is over the last 5 or 6 years, but these are his points scored versus Miami. 25, 26, had a down game, scored 5. 18, 21, 20, 23, 23, 24, 24, and then there was a game he played 18 minutes, he only had 3 points. But basically over his last 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, basically last 10 games against Miami, he's gone over this line in 9 out of 10 games. For some reason, he just always plays well against the Heat, and I think it kind of makes sense just with how the Heat's defense structures, with how many threes they allow, because obviously that sets up really well for Buddy Hield. So Buddy Hield should definitely have some open looks from 3. Hopefully he'll be able to make those 3-point attempts. I was looking at his 3-pointers made prop. It is currently at 3.5. He has gone over this in 5 straight games. If you wanted to take this instead of points, I don't hate it. Have a good feeling that if Buddy Hield scores 18 points today, he's probably going to make 4 threes as well. But it's kind of your preference. I think both those are pretty good bets, points and 3-pointers made. But right now on DraftKings Sportsbook, they have Buddy Hield's points prop set at 17.5. It was juiced to -150 on the over. The line just went down a little bit, but I still think this is a pretty good bet. I think more times than not, Buddy Hield's going to score 18 points here. He's had pretty good usage with the Pacers this season. He's been playing pretty good minutes as of late, and with how Miami gives up a lot of threes, I think that sets up very well for Buddy Hield's skill set. So that's the first pick that I like for today, Buddy Hield to have more than 17.5 points. Next pick that I like, Kristaps Porzingis, 24.5 points. I do also like the over here. And it is worth noting that on DraftKings Sportsbook right now, they have Porzingis' points prop set at 25.5. It is slightly juiced on the under, -125 on the under, but this line on Prizepicks should probably be 25.5. I think we are getting a little bit of a discount here. You look at Porzingis just over his last 3, 4, 5 games, he's been scoring a ton, especially over their last 4 games. And I think a lot of that has to do with Bradley Beal being out. Bradley Beal's still out for the Wizards, so we've seen Porzingis and Kyle Kuzma take on a really big role as of late. Porzingis has been playing really, really big minutes. Over their last 3 games, he's played 34.5 minutes, 34.5 minutes, and last game against the Clippers, he played 37 minutes. They've been running Porzingis, really big minutes lately. The Wizards in general have been very short-handed. They've had to run a pretty tight rotation. I know they're going to be getting Will Barton back for tonight, So they'll have like another body that they can give minutes to. But lately they've been playing like an 8 kind of 9-man rotation, which has led to huge minutes for Porzingis. And when you look at the usage rates this season with Bradley Beal off the floor, it's basically been Kyle Kuzma and Kristaps Porzingis dominating the usage. This season with Beal off the floor, 30.9% usage rate for Kuzma, 30.8% usage rate for Porzingis. Next highest guy is Taj Gibson at 20%. And Taj Gibson, I mean, he's barely going to play if he even gets in the rotation. Will Barton has a 19% usage rate. Monte Morris has a 17% usage rate. Like, no one is really dominating usage in this Wizards offense besides Porzingis and Kuzma. And that's, I think, what we can expect once again tonight. So Porzingis is going to be out there for a ton of minutes. He's going to take a ton of shots. I know his shot volume has been really, really good as of late. Like, over this 4-game stretch, 20 field goal attempts, 13 field goal attempts, 17 field goal attempts, 25 field goal attempts. So he's been taking a lot of shots. He's been playing huge minutes. I think this is a decent matchup against Brooklyn. I know last time these teams played earlier this season, Porzingis put up 27 points in 38 minutes, and I'm pretty sure that was a game that Bradley Beal played in. It is worth noting that Brooklyn, right now, they have Nick Claxton listed as questionable. And if Claxton doesn't wind up playing, they're probably going to wind up starting Ben Simmons at center. And while Ben Simmons is not like a terrible defender by any means, he's definitely, a little bit undersized compared to Porzingis, I think. So I think this is definitely a matchup Porzingis can have success in. The usage is going to be really strong. You look at this 3-game stretch. I'm pretty sure Bradley Beal played in that game against the Lakers, but the last 3 games have been without Bradley Beal. I do want to confirm that just real quick, but it looks like Bradley Beal, he played 3 minutes in that game against the Lakers. So basically the last 4 games have been without Bradley Beal. And if you look at the usage over their last 4 games, when you look at the Wizards usage over the last 4 games already, Porzingis is leading the team in usage. But over their last 4 games, 31.9% usage rate for Porzingis, 32.8% usage rate for Kuzma. Next highest guy is Jordan Goodwin at 17.9%. So kind of like we were saying earlier, the usage is just going to be, this offense is going to run through Porzingis and Kuzma. Like, honestly, I could see Kuzma and Porzingis both going over their points props today. I think Kuzma's points prop kind of looks appealing, but for the sake of this video, we're going to take Kristaps Porzingis to have more than 24.5 points. And then the third and final pick that I like for tonight is going to be in one of these late night games. I want to talk about D'Angelo Russell, 18.5 points for D'Angelo Russell. Also like the over here, and D'Angelo Russell's another guy that's been seeing like kind of a bigger role as of late without Karl-Anthony Towns. You look at their last 5 games without Towns, Russell's gone over this points prop in 4 out of 5 games. He's obviously gone over in 4 straight. And he's another guy that's been seeing, kind of a bigger role. Obviously, taking Towns off the floor opens up a lot of usage because Towns is a guy that does, soak up usage. He soaks up possessions. He's going to take shots when he's on the floor. When you look over this 5-game stretch without Towns, the shot attempts have been very strong for D'Angelo Russell. 16, 16, 18, 16, and 15 field goal attempts. The game against Memphis, he only shot 6 for 16. He shot 2 for 7 from 3. So that was kind of a poor shooting game. I think that might have been one of the reasons he went just under this prop. But all the other 4 games lately, he's been shooting, about average, about 50% from the field. Last 2 games he's been shooting pretty efficiently, 60%, 75%. Don't know if he's going to continue to shoot that efficiently, but clearly the shot volume is going to be there. And without Towns this season, when you look at the usage rates for the Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards, big usage rate, 29.3%. D'Angelo Russell, 24.3% usage rate, which is basically 3rd highest on the team behind Edwards and then behind Jalen Noel, who is a guy that can soak up a lot of usage off the bench. But you look like over this 5-game stretch without Towns, you look at the usage for Minnesota. Over their last 5 games, Russell usage rate 24.8%, which is basically behind Anthony Edwards. Bryn Forbes and Luka Garza have big usage rates, but those are garbage time minutes, so we don't even want to look at those. Really, the usage, over these last 5 games, it's 25.8% for Edwards, 24.8% for D'Angelo Russell. So Russell's going to get shot attempts. He's going to get the shot volume. He's just got to make his shots, and I think 18.5 points is a line that he can definitely go over if he continues to take 15, 16, 17 shots a game. This should be, once again, a pretty fast-paced, high-scoring game. I think when these teams did just play a couple days ago, it was a pretty high-scoring game. And I do want to mention that right now on DraftKings Sportsbook, they have D'Angelo Russell's points prop set at 19.5. So we're also getting a little bit of value here. I think this line should probably be 19.5 on Prizepicks. I like getting it, at 18.5. So that's another reason, man, you guys should be playing on Prizepicks. Sometimes you can get some discounted lines from what all the other books are offering. Russell's points prop is 19.5 most places. It's 18.5 on Prizepicks. Porzingis' points prop most places is 25.5. Well, on Prizepicks it's 24.5. So these are 3 picks, guys, that I do like for this Monday NBA slate. Gonna be sharing some more plays for today, but I'm gonna wait till the full board gets posted, and I will be sharing those plays over on Patreon. So if you guys do want to get more Prizepicks plays from me, I provide those over on Patreon. I give a full write-up for each play I do provide over there. Been doing pretty well with our Patreon plays lately. Feels like we've had so many chances to get a clean sweep, and just someone always disappoints for us. NFL, we went 4 for 5 on NFL. The 3 NFL picks we gave on YouTube went 2 and 3. Seems like someone's been letting us down lately, but hopefully that won't be the case today. Hopefully all 3 of these guys come through. Feel pretty good about these 3 plays, but definitely recommend that if you guys are going to tail these 3 plays, makes some sense to maybe mix and match or do a flex play, because there are going to be days where we go 2 and 3, and on those days you don't want to just make no money. You should be able to make money on the days we go like 2 and 3. So what I would recommend, you either do a flex play, which again, it's not the best payout, but you do at least get some money back if you go 2 and 3. Or what you can do is you can mix and match. So you do a 2-pick entry with Buddy, Hield, and Porzingis. You do a 2-pick entry with Hield and Russell, and then you do a 2-pick entry with Porzingis and Russell. So basically, if we go 2 and 3, you're pretty much guaranteed to make money, or at least like get your money back if you mix and match. I think you would actually profit if we went 2 and 3, assuming the 2 picks that we got right were like if we got Hield and Russell right, you would get your money back for that. So it's kind of up to you guys. You choose how you want to play these plays, but anytime I give out more than just 2 plays, if you are doing just a power play with the plays I give out, it is a little bit riskier because again, we have to get every pick right. Obviously, I want to get every pick right, but we're not going to get every pick right every day. It just doesn't. It's not that easy. I wish it was, but it's not. So definitely recommend mix and match or do flex plays, just so that way if we don't get every pick right, you can still make a little bit of money. But again, guys, appreciate you watching these Prizepicks videos. I hope you did enjoy. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that subscribe button if you have not yet. And if you guys are not on Prizepicks, if you have not checked them out, make sure to sign up with my promo code. Look at the bottom of the screen, promo code NOAH. That will get you your first deposit matched up to $100. But good luck tonight, guys. Thanks for watching the video. We will see you guys in the next one.